Hello, my friend. Welcome to class. My name's Adrienne, and this is just a short practice to release some tension in your mid-back. Some of us tend to experience pinching, discomfort, or pain, or just tension or tightness in the mid-spine area. So kind of lower shoulder blades, middle of the spine. People can experience some tension or discomfort in that area. And I find that it's really useful to do some lightweight resistance band exercises to target that area and release tension. So we are going to be using a lightweight resistance band. You want a long one, not one of the short mini ones. Now, this is called an arena strength band. I like these better because they're cloth, but a regular plastic resistance band like this works as well. You don't need anything fancy like this. I'm just using my arena strength band because I like it more. And then that's all you're gonna need. You don't even need your mat. If you wanna roll it out, you can, but it's just gonna be a short and sweet practice. So feel free to grab anything you need and then meet me back here when you're ready. So when you are ready to begin, we're going to start in just a comfortable standing position with the feet about hip width. Let your arms relax by your sides. Stand up comfortably tall, and when you're ready, close your eyes. Notice your breath, and start to take some deeper breaths into the lower ribs and the belly. And I want you to bring your awareness into that mid-back space. The lower ribs, right between the lower tips of the shoulder blades, right along the spine, and then kind of radiating out from the spine. And if you have a hard time connecting to this area, that's okay. It's on our back. We don't see this place ever. So it can be hard to connect to something that you don't ever see. But just see if you can drop your awareness into that mid-back area. And then with each breath, I want you to try to expand into your mid-back. And as you exhale, feel everything contract and draw in. So when you breathe in, you're trying to breathe and broaden the back of your rib cage. You want to feel it almost expanding or spreading out. And then as you exhale, you'll feel it draw in and relax. We'll take just a few breaths like that, really breathing in and expanding into the mid-back. This can actually help a lot with mid-back tension, just with breath alone. Trying to fill up into the back of your lungs and expand the ribs outward and backward with the breath. Beautiful. Take one more round. And then when you're ready, flutter your eyes open. And we're going to start with just some gentle twists. And when you're ready, flutter your eyes open. And then take your feet out a little bit wider, a little wider than hip width. Soft bend in the knees. You can turn your toes slightly out if that feels better. Take your left arm, reach it forward, palm down. And then take your right arm off to the side, palm up. Start to rotate towards that right arm. So the right arm is going to start to move back behind you. The left arm is going to sweep across. Pull your sternum bone in. And then we're going to reverse. So as you come forward, right palm down, left palm up, sweep around to the left. And then we're just going to move. So the hand that's moving to center, that palm is down. The hand that's moving behind you, that palm is up. And notice if the shoulders creep up towards the ears. Try to keep the shoulders a little bit more relaxed. You can even shake out your head if you feel the tension creeping up into your neck at all. Yeah, let's do just a couple more. And then when you feel balanced and ready, make your way back to center and just do a few shoulder rolls and shake out the arms, wiggle it out. We're going to go ahead and grab our resistance bands now. So Take your resistance band, and depending on how much tension you want, you can always shorten your grip on the band and that'll create more tension, or you can hold closer to the ends of the band and that'll be less tension. You're gonna start by holding the band with your palms up like so, and then hold the band. So we're in external rotation. Try to draw the elbows gently in towards one another. And then we're just gonna pull the band straight across our chest and lift the chest to the band. Now, when you do this, you really want to squeeze the shoulder blades together and feel that mid-back area kind of pull in. And then bring your hands back to center and pull across. We're going to do about 8 of these. Lift your chest towards the band to meet the band as you pull it across. Good. Let's do one more after this one. And then back to center and go ahead and shake it out a little bit. Then you're going to reverse your grip on the strap. So now palms down, hold the strap. Gently pull the strap apart and lift the arms up overhead. Now you might find for this one that you want to shorten your grip a little bit so you have a little bit more tension. But again, it's totally personal. So find a tension and resistance that works for you. As you reach the band up, pull the band apart and then pull those front ribs down and in. Still keep a soft bend in your knees and then lean over towards your left. Actively pull the band down towards the floor as you reach the band up towards the sky. Good. Then you're going to rotate your chest and shoulder down, sweep around, bend the knees as you do this, hips back, and then rotate around to the other side. And then sweep down, shoulder rotates down, come forward, bending the knees, straighten the legs as you rotate up. And we're just going to do that a few times. Pulling the band apart the entire time. And you can even add a little bit more rotation upward if that feels good in your body. If it doesn't, then you just want to stay more in like a neutral side bend. But if it feels good, you can rotate the shoulder even more upward. Or I guess in that case, backward. Good, let's just do one more on each side. And then back to center. Come all the way up, give yourself a little shakeout. Now take the band around your back. So band is just at that lower rib cage area. It would be right underneath the bra line if you're someone that wears bras, or kind of right underneath the breast tissue there. You're going to hold your strap with the palms up, holding onto the ends of the strap. Draw your elbows in towards your sides, but don't hug them in. So they're just gently drawing in so they're not way out here. And then shoulders down and back. Imagine that you wanted to tuck your shoulder blades into your back pockets. From here, we're going to flex the spine. So you're going to push your mid back into the strap and round through your upper back. Whoop, lost my strap. It's not a big movement and we're not curling the whole spine. So the head isn't going to drop, the head stays upright. We're just rounding right into that strap. And then we're going to extend the spine. So you can let the band kind of guide you and lift the spine and the chest ever so slightly. Again, not a big movement. And then flex the spine, pushing your back into the band and then extend. Settle movement, not a big movement at all. Nice, let's do one more. Keep that core strong as you extend the spine. So we're not letting the belly dump forward. Good, and then relax and take the strap down, shake it out. And then again, you're gonna hold the strap. So this time you're actually gonna shorten your grip on the strap so that the hands are about shoulder width. And then gently pin the elbows to your side. So again, not squeezing tightly, but just gently pinning. Pull the strap apart and then lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders. So I'm just gonna kind of turn to the side. Reach your elbows away from your body, pull your sternum bone in towards your spine. Notice if your head flexes forward, try to keep your head back. Keep pulling the band apart, and then we're gonna rotate to the right, and then rotate to the left. Moving with your breath. Keep pulling the band apart and reaching out through the elbows. Good. Last couple. And then when you're ready, back to center, release, shake it out. So the last move we're going to do here is a row with a twist. So you're going to take your band, and let's start with the left foot forward. You're going to take your band underneath your foot. And if you've got a plastic one, just make sure you really feel it down and push down through your foot so it doesn't snap back into your face when you pull on it. But you're going to stand on the band with your left foot and step your right foot back, not super far back, just a nice comfortable stance. And then you're going to grab the strap in your right hand. So again, the closer you are to the end of the band, the less resistance you'll have. You can, if you want more resistance, you can shorten up your grip on the band, and that'll give you more tension. So left hand on your left thigh, you can bend that left knee slightly. Spin your chest and your hips to face the floor. So we're not rotating to the right, we're facing straight forward. Now draw your head back in space. We're going to start with a row. So you're holding the strap in your right hand. You're going to pull your elbow straight back. Try not to let your shoulder come up towards the ear. Keep the shoulder rotating down and back. Once you're here, we're going to twist the right rib cage open, left rib cage under, and then twist back to center and release. We'll do that about 5 more times. So row back, elbow moves straight back and at a slight diagonal. So you're not hugging the elbow in towards your side. You're letting it kind of track outward slightly. And then rotate, back to center, release. Pull back, rotate. Do not let that shoulder come up towards your ear. Keep the head of your humerus bone rotating back so it stays in that socket. Good. Now we're going to move right into the other side. So step onto the band with your right foot, step your left foot back, grab the band in your left hand, bend your right knee slightly, right hand on your right thigh. Find a comfortable stance here. And then again, you're going to pull the elbow straight back. Aim your hand towards your hip. And then from there, we'll rotate. Rotate back and then release the arm. So pull the band towards your hip, rotate through the chest, and release. Remember to pull that left shoulder down and back. Good. It can also help to exhale as you twist. And last one. Back to center. And go ahead and step off your band. You can place that off to the side. The very last move that we are going to do here is just give yourself a nice big hug. So wrap your arms around yourself, grab opposite elbows, forearms, or I'm sorry, not forearms, upper arms or shoulders. And then let your elbows drop towards your chest. I can't block my microphone, but you're just gonna let your elbows drop. Sit up nice and tall, big inhale. And then exhale, flex the spine, bring your elbows towards your belly button, chin to chest. And then inhale up, extend the spine. And then exhale, gently turn towards your right. And then again, flex the spine. And up. Turn to the left, flex the spine, round down. And up. Good, one more time in the center. Flex the spine. And extend. And back to center, shake it out. Take a moment here just to stand with your feet hip width distance apart once again. Arms relaxed by your sides, close your eyes. And tune into that mid-back area. Just notice how it feels. Maybe you have some new awarenesses there. Maybe you feel a little less tension. Maybe some areas around the ribs or the shoulders feel more alive or awakened. Just noticing. Taking a big breath in, big breath out. All right, my friend, thank you so much for joining me for this quick practice. I hope you enjoyed. I hope your mid-back feels nice and relaxed, and I will see you in the next class.